All right. Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing part one of understanding the Young Living income opportunity. My name is Kathryn and I head up the Oil Boss team. And then we have...
And I'm Candace Rohr, and we wanted to help you guys understand a little bit about what it is earning an income with Young Living and sharing with your friends and family so that you can start to pay for your own orders and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so go ahead, Candace.
Want me to go ahead?
Yeah.
All right, so just basically, this is a rundown of what kind of goals you can have. You can jot some things down, but you can, as soon as you sign up, go ahead and start talking about these oils to your friends and family. It basically can pay for your kit, and you can get reimbursed for it really quickly just by helping 3 or 4 people to get their own kits. And, of course, you can earn extra money for vacations. You can start thinking about, these are some bills I want to pay off. You can go a little bit bigger and think about, okay, this is how much I earn every month at this job that I work, and that is the income I want to replace. If you, are wanting to pay off debt, some people have school debt, school loans and stuff they're wanting to get paid off. And, you might be in the position like myself, who is kind of more wanting to get my husband to not have to work so many hours and be more of a part of our lives. And so that is kind of where we're at, replace his income. And because, my job is flexible. So, it's not so much replacing mine, but replacing his and bringing him into our lives a lot more. You can think about retirement plans. What are some things you want to do? So many of us aren't really planning that far ahead as far as like, okay, kids are out of the house. Now we want to travel, but do we have the money to do that? Or how often can we do that? These are all things that you can start thinking of and making these goals, and that Young Living can actually provide for that. And so a lot of people don't realize this is a residual income. And it also is something that you can leave a legacy for your children as well. And that's something that a lot of people do not realize. So it actually builds and continues to earn you money as long as you're continuing to work it and share with others.
Yeah, and I will just say that everybody starts their journey off differently in Young Living. And, you can jump in it for the business opportunity with the knowledge that our products are amazing, or you might start with the products and then realize the business opportunity is also amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody has their story. I certainly did not think you could make a living off of this when I first started. I literally was just getting into it for the products that quite literally changed my life and my health. And so then I was like, well, heck, I'm going to tell people about these. And so I want to know how I could do this as a business. And it was at a time in my life where I wanted to work for myself, do my own thing. And I was able to replace that income where I was working, quit that job, and do this full time within about 8 months. So saying all that said, here's the income potential that you're looking at. Average monthly income for each of the ranks, which right now you may not have a clue what any of these mean, and that's okay. But it just kind of shows you like a monthly paycheck of what that would be. When I got to silver, that paycheck right there, that was what was able to, that's just an average too. It's not the lowest and it's not the highest. That's just the middle average monthly income. Some of these checks for these ranks are outrageous. It all depends on how you're building, which is why we want to give you the resources to do it correctly, learn from the things like that we didn't know when we first started. And now we've had all these years to figure it out, and we have a system to get this stuff going. And we're so excited for you guys to join all of us as we sort through these ranks. So, I mean, guys, look at that Royal Crown Diamond, $145.
Right. These are per month, y'all. That's not a year.
Yeah.
That's not a year-long income. And I just want to say too, one thing that you can do is you can kind of look back at those ranks and kind of set yourself a goal of where you need to be as far as how much monthly income do I need to bring in. And that is your like first goal of that's the rank I want to try to make it at. And then we can help you work backwards from there as far as building that up. So I talked about, going ahead and getting a return in your investment. So the premium starter kit starts out at $165. That's the oil starter kit. You even have a basic starter kit, which, Kathryn and I can both say we both signed up with the basic kit. So don't be discouraged if you have someone who wants to start out with a basic kit and build upon that. But you basically look at this.
Now you can start out at $35.
Yes.
It's insane.
Yeah. So what you can do is, your initial investment, this is your basic kit up to, it can go up to the ARIA diffuser kit, which I think is like $245. It might have changed a little bit, but you can start out at different levels depending on where you're at, whether it's the thieves kit, the ninja kit, the makeup kit, whatever it is. And you can go ahead and start thinking, who are 4 people I would love to share with right away that I know kind of have these same thoughts and feelings that I do of wanting to change their wellness or change some things in their home to where their cleaning, products are healthier, that type of stuff. So right away, within that same month of you joining, you can start thinking of people that you can share with. And Kathryn and I have this group called the Product Place where you can immediately start plugging people in and tagging them on some of the classes that we have. So you don't have to be scared of, I don't know what to teach. I don't know what to share with them. You can tag them on one of those classes and say, hey, watch this. You can learn more about it. And then, and then help them join with your member ID, and you can immediately start getting reimbursed. So you can get paid back for what you spent on your premium starter kit.
And enrolling those 4 gets you set up to like soar through the first several ranks to hit those higher ranks like silver and even to gold. Those 4 people can help you get all the way to gold, which is an average of a $5,000-ish a month paycheck. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're thinking ahead from the beginning. You could even think about the 4 people that you could help enroll in Young Living that would like Kendra said, maybe interested in the business side of things. Like maybe you've already warmed them up to the company. Maybe they need some extra income. Maybe they just want to have a job for themselves. Maybe they're a mom who wants to be able to do a job still, but stay home with their babies. Like this is an answer for a lot of people. And so if you go ahead and think about those 4 people, introduce them to this. We've got videos and things for you to show them if they're interested and want to know a little bit more about the business opportunity. So it is a no-brainer for you to share this with them. They jump on board with you and you guys can rise through the ranks together and just have a lot of fun while doing it. So there are some terms and definitions, which in any business, it's kind of confusing at first. So we want to kind of show you the difference. You can screenshot this. We also have it in our groups, but first is a distributor member. It's the same thing. When you see people say, do you want to become a member? It's also a distributorship, yet you don't have to do anything. Unlike other network marketing companies, you get the benefits, the 24% off retail prices. You can participate in the compensation plan if you want to. You don't have to ever do it if you never want to. You never have to, but you still get the discount. I don't know many companies where you can say that that's possible. They always have something you can buy as a customer, but if you do the business, you got to buy in, you've got to do all these other things. There's literally no requirements. You can jump in 10 years down the road if you want to. Customer, they pay retail prices. They cannot earn commissions. They don't have any of the other benefits. I literally don't understand why anybody would want to be a retail customer. Forgot to put oils on. Get some abundance going here. So that is an option. So customer is an option, but you need to make sure that you explain the difference in those two with people when they're getting signed up so they don't do the wrong one. They're not going to want to buy as a customer. The enroller is the person that's actually helping the new member sign up. So my friend Jessica, she's interested in a premium starter kit. I give her my referral number, my member number. She signs up. I'm her enroller. Sponsor, this is going to become important when we start strategically placing people in our organization to reach different ranks, okay? So the sponsor is wherever you put that person in your organization. It may be you. If they're your first 4 people, you're going to be the enroller and the sponsor. If, let's say I signed up Jessica and then I signed up my friend Amber. Well, I don't want Amber on my front line. She's not doing the business. I need to build my legs, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. So I'm going to be Amber's enroller, but I'm going to make Jessica her sponsor. So that means Amber's going under Jessica, but I'm still her enroller. I just made Jessica her sponsor. So we'll kind of work through these things as we go, but this is just the basics. And you can change that person's sponsor within the first 20 days that they've been enrolled, so that you can strategically organize your legs. Then we have volume. We'll talk about OGV, that's organizational group volume. PV is your personal volume in a calendar month. So that's what you purchase personally, plus personally sponsored customer sales. And then OGV, we talk about that a lot. That's your entire organizational volume of sales. The total amount of commissionable sales that you generated within a calendar month. And then legs, like I said before, that is formed by someone on your front line that you've personally enrolled who is ordering 100 PV, which is usually equivalent to $100 a month, and includes all the people under them. So let's say Jessica has Amber, and Amber and Jessica start signing people up. And then I've got Candace and Ashley and Rebecca, and they're signing people up. Well, Candace and Jessica were on my front line. Their legs, the people underneath them create a leg. Okay. So that's just some basic understanding terms and definitions. I know it can be a little confusing, but you'll catch on to it really fast.
Right. And one thing I would say, the whole enroller sponsor, that's just those fields that you're going to see whenever you sign someone up. And you can always just go ahead and use your member ID in both those fields. And within that 20 days, you can contact Young Living to say, hey, I want to change the sponsor to so-and-so, and you can move that person. So if at the time you're enrolling someone, don't freak out about that. Don't worry about that. Just use your number, and then you can swap it. And we'll talk about strategic placement and all that kind of stuff. So the next thing that you want to be participating in, and you want to explain how awesome Essential Rewards is to all of your people that you're helping to get in with Young Living with you, is about Essential Rewards. Now, this is all about ditching and switching products in your home, the not so healthy products with the healthy products that you're already purchasing from other big box stores. The thing that's great about Essential Rewards is that you're actually earning money back on every dollar that you spend with Young Living. So the first 3 months, you're going to get 10% back on your orders. And then month 4 through 24, you're going to get 20% back. And then after 2 years, you're going to get 25% back on every dollar that you spend. Basically, this goes into these points that add up and accumulate for you to spend on free product. You can basically, use that for like all your laundry detergent that you're buying. You can get the Thieves Laundry soap. You can buy gifts with your points if you want to, and have them shipped directly to people. The potential for what you use your points on is there's a lot of different options there. Young Living also gives you these loyalty gifts at months 3, 6, 9, and your 1-year anniversary. And so you'll get a little something extra in your order every 3 months of that first year. And then you can also earn additional products every single month. Young Living has promotions, and these are free products based on different levels of purchases. It always starts out at 100 PV, and then they have a 190 PV level, a 250 PV level. Sometimes they go up to a 300, sometimes higher depending on the month, but you can kind of, like, once you get up to that 190, 250 range, you can pretty much guarantee that what you're getting back is equivalent of what you're spending, that you're getting in free product from them. And so it's kind of silly not to participate in this, There are no strings attached. You can try it out. I definitely say try it out the first 3 months that you join Young Living. And if you want to cancel it, you can cancel it super easy. You can even join back super easy later on. You have the ability to customize your orders to whatever you want every single month. You can change the date that it's shipped. It's a minimum of 50 PV per month. However, if you are wanting to earn commission, you're building the business, you want to be ordering 100 PV minimum per month in order to receive all of your commissions every single month. You don't ever want to have to worry about, oh, my order wasn't enough, but I have other people that are ordering under me, which means I have the potential of getting commission, but you missed your commission because you didn't order 100 PV. What's so awesome about this is it doesn't matter if you are a distributor or a diamond with Young Living. You never have to order any more than 100 PV. And we can't say that about other companies out there. Other companies that I've heard of, like as you increase in rank, that means that your monthly order also has to increase in order for you to earn more. And that's not the case here. So $100 per month. We want you to get to the point where you're making that back each month plus way more, so that that's not even coming out of your pockets at all, and you're actually spending it from Walmart or Target and spending it on Young Living, a lot healthier products, but you're also making money back on it. So that's what we want. That's why we're here, to help you with that.
Okay, so there's 5 ways to get paid from the time you start to the time you hit executive rank, which can happen pretty quickly. And some of these kind of roll into each other, so you just don't really notice them, but just so you understand what they are, you're getting paid when you sign someone up. Let's just say I signed my friend Jessica up with a premium starter kit, and I've ordered I've ordered at least 50 PV. You'll see that down there. The number 1 says you purchase 50 PV per calendar month, then you're eligible to earn any start living bonus and fast start bonuses. And basically what those are is $25 for signing somebody up with a premium starter kit and 25% of their overall order for the first 3 months that they've enrolled. Okay, so that's why we say get on Essential Rewards, go ahead and order 100 PV a month so that you can get all of the commissions, because you'll see our number 2 and 3s. You're going to miss out on those if you're not doing 100 PV. But just in case, it is just a 50 PV minimum. If you're enrolling people, let's just say you've enrolled someone and they ordered a premium starter kit plus $50 of other things, then you're going to get $25 for the premium starter kit enrollment and then 25% of that order, which is why we also want people to go ahead and get on Essential Rewards for many reasons. 1, they can start switching out their products. 2, they start earning the points and benefits immediately. And 3, for business reasons. 4, so that you get 25% on those orders for the first 3 months. You don't want them to not be ordering. And that's just to motivate you, to educate them so that they know what products they should try in those first 3 months. They don't just fall off and are not receiving the information and education that they need to really understand how to use these products. So it's multifactorial, but that's basically where that comes from. Typically, probably, I would say the majority of your new signups may be the premium starter kit, which is 100 PV. And if they're just ordering a premium starter kit with 100 PV, you're going to get $50. $25 for the enrollment, 25% of the 100 PV in dollar amount that's your bonus. So every person you enroll with a premium starter kit, you're getting $50 if you're ordering, right? So if you're ordering the minimum of the 50 PV, but then you get an ER bonus, is Essential Rewards bonus. So what Candace was just talking about, if you're ordering 100 PV per calendar month, you're going to get this ER bonus, which we'll talk about in a minute, which I believe is $15 if you get them assigned on to Essential Rewards right away. Then we have the Rising Star bonus, which we'll talk about that in a little bit, and UNILEVEL commissions, which we'll talk about that as well. Rising Star team bonus is a limited amount of time that you can earn that bonus through executive or a certain time frame. And then UNILEVEL is like when I was talking earlier about a leg, like I had Jessica and then Amber, and then let's just say some other people below, you're going to earn a certain percentage of those orders based on how low they go. So again, we're not going to get too in depth in this particular lesson, but you'll see that you have to be ordering 100 PV on Essential Rewards to be able to qualify for all of those bonuses. So
yeah. So basically, Kathryn was just explaining all of this. It's just a little bit more of a visual, so that you can kind of see it in writing. Your Start Living bonus, which is, your $25 cash bonus with anyone's purchase of a premium starter kit, as long as you are also purchasing off of your account 50 PV or more, and then the Fast Start bonus, which is a 25% bonus. So you don't have to get like totally wrapped up in it's a percentage and all that kind of stuff. Just kind of know that that's there for the first 3 months of them ordering, that you're earning 25% off of their orders. And then you start earning 10% bonus on those people that are on your level 1. Mm-hmm. So that's just kind of the gist of that, the premium starter kit bonuses and everything.
Yeah. And that's another reason to like have all these resources in place in our team, as far as like helping your new members get their first new members, because when they enroll people, you're earning 10% kickback on that too. So there's all kinds of ways that you're earning money every month. So we just kind of want you to see the breakdown of kind of like what that looks like. I talked about the Essential Rewards bonus already. That's if a member enrolls with the premium starter kit and signs up for Essential Rewards with a 100 PV order at the same time. Then the enroller will also earn a $15 bonus, as well as their start kit bonus. So you're ordering, that's like $65 if they ordered a starter kit and got on Essential Rewards at the same time, a premium starter kit and Essential Rewards at the same time, you're getting $65 for that one person, that one time. And then you win because you got them on Essential Rewards. So you're going to be getting that 25% for the first 3 months. And then it goes to 8% afterwards if they're on your first level.
And you want to go ahead and talk to people about Essential Rewards, because it can kind of feel weird. If you don't bring it up to begin with, and then you're like, oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to tell you, so go ahead and talk about it. You just want to be totally upfront. Don't feel odd mentioning it. It's caring about people, because you want to help them save as much money possible. And this is one of those ways they can start earning money back with Essential Rewards, but you're also saving a lot of money at the same time by being able to order on Essential Rewards, and you're getting more perks by ordering through Essential Rewards as well. So
people
if you
will
go
not
ahead
be
and talk
happy
about it,
if you don't tell them about Essential Rewards right away, because they will know when they find out later. They'll be like, oh my gosh, I wish I wasn't just ordering random orders here and there. What if I knew that I could do this? And it's so flexible. People are always like, is that an auto ship thing? And it's like, okay. It's like kind of like that, but you're not stuck to one set of products. You can change them anytime. Like Candace was telling you earlier. I mean, you can stop it whenever you want. Again, when I tell people this, it's so funny how many conversations I have when I'm telling them about the requirements for Essential Rewards, or lack thereof, and the requirements for the Young Living distributorship, like being a member and actually enrolling people. They ask questions, and I'm like, no, really, like it's that flexible. Like, you just don't do it anymore if you don't want to. I've never seen a company that is so laid back and yet so generous.
And so many people will be worried about calling and canceling. Don't be. They're just going to say, let us help you use your points first before canceling it for you.
They're so nice.
So they don't pressure you into staying on, like you calling your cable company and trying to disconnect, and they're trying to get you to purchase all this other stuff instead. So don't worry about it. So Rising Star bonus, we won't go too far into, in depth on this. Just, it's kind of a picture of when you're at the star level and, you're trying to build up, and you have, 3 legs, and they're ordering 100 PV per leg, and they're on ER, you can earn a share of Young Living's total commissionable share sales. And so at up to we're just talking about up to executive here, you have the potential of earning up to 6 shares per calendar month. That's just your extra bonus. That's how you can quickly start making a good amount of money by qualifying for this Rising Star bonus.
Right. And I mean, like the way that we're going to be teaching you, that Candace and I are going to be teach our people, is to go ahead and build out your first 4 first, so that you can go ahead and set yourself up to reach to gold. And if you get these bonuses, great. If you don't get all the bonuses in the rising star period, who cares? Because once you hit silver, the amount of extra income that comes in is insane. So here it is. You have the knowledge about it, but we're not going to focus on it.
Yeah.
So we have the UNILEVEL commissions, which is what I was talking about before. And the levels is just how many people down, right? So like I was saying before, Jessica would be my level 1, Amber would be my level 2, and say Amber signed up somebody, then that would be my level 3, and so on and so forth. And so we always usually say we try not to stack anybody. Like when you're strategically placing new members in there, trying to make your legs to hit a certain rank, you don't want to stack below your level 5, because you won't earn commission based, enough commission past that point. So this just shows you, like, when you're at distributor star, senior star, executive, how far down you earn and what those percentages are. This is on top of any of the bonuses that we've already talked about.
And it's important to just note that this is another motivation for you to, work quickly, because let's just say that you do have someone that is on your level 3, but you're still at a distributor and you're not yet ranked star. So you're missing out on that commission on your level 3. And so it's just a little push to go ahead and, start helping people get on ER, educating them about the products so that they're ordering things to replace other stuff in their home, and also helping them to share with friends, sharing with other friends, and so forth. So it's just, repeating that system for you.
Right.
And this is just another way of showing rank qualifications here. And as far as like your personal purchase is your PV. And so at distributor, you're basically going to rank distributor if you're ordering 50 or 100. You cannot rank as star, senior star, or executive if your PV is under 100 PV. So this is why it's important to go ahead and start working that in your $100 orders per month. And that way, very quickly, our hopes are you're making that back each month. So it's not even, coming out of your pocket whatsoever. Your overall group volume, that is your order plus anyone else's orders under you grouped together. So the first 3 ranks you have distributor, star, senior star. You're not looking at any particular like different legs. You're just looking at a group volume overall. So star, you just have 500 OGV. An example of this could be you could have 5 people enroll that month with a premium starter kit and you get your 500 OGV. Or you have 4 people enroll with your 100 PV included in that gives you 500 PV or OGV. Sorry, said the wrong thing. Senior star is 2,000 overall sales all together, including your order as well. And so, that can take a little bit more time. It could be super, super fast. Everybody's different. Where you start to get to a little bit of a difference is executive. You never have to order anymore. You're still, you still can be ordering 100 PV, but then where it comes different is you see over in the leg and OGV that there needs to be 2 legs that are equivalent to 1,000 OGV each. Plus, you need an additional, you don't have to have an additional because your 2 legs could be 1,000 or more, but your overall group volume needs to be 4,000 all together. So this just means that somebody could have the overall group volume of an executive, but one leg's 1,000 and the other leg is like at 800 OGV. And so you're not quite yet ranking at executive, but you have the OGV to hit executive, but you need the legs to grow there. And that's when it becomes a little bit like, okay, if I'm signing people up, I can put people in that leg that still needs a little bit of growth. And that's where your strategic placement kind of starts to come in and develop, where we're growing individual legs.
And then you can kind of go ahead and think ahead, and we'll talk about this part 2 another time in another video. But then from there to hit silver, which is like where you want, that's like should be your first goal, is that you're going to need 10,000 overall group volume, and those 2 legs need to have 4,000 each. So you want to go ahead and be working towards that. That's why we talk about strategic placement from the beginning. Get those 2 business leaders, 2 more, and start working with them to build so that at least 2 of them will hit the 4,000 each that you need, so that you can work towards 10,000 overall and have that silver ranking. So Elite Express is a reward program that they do. You can look that up in your membership office. There's a fast track prizes that are included, essential rewards points, and other oil gifts and things like that. And there's different things that each rank, and if you do them in a certain amount of time. Okay, so once you have a firm grip on all the terms, definitions, kind of the ways to earn, then it's time to start sharing with Young Living and enrolling your new members. Yes, think about your Rising Star bonus, but again, that's nice in the beginning, but you want to be thinking silver. So learn all you can about the compensation plan. We have resources for that. We have lots of videos in our groups for that break down all of the different pieces of the puzzle for you. Contact Candace or myself if you're in our organization. We will help you with strategic placement to help you effectively reach things, explain things further if there's any areas that you don't understand so much. And then we can talk about what it takes to hit silver and beyond, which we so believe that you can do. It's going to be so much fun taking this journey together. But Candace, do you have anything else you want to add?
No, really not at this point. Just, I think that everybody should find all of those different ways of sharing. And, we've learned how to do that through multiple different avenues. So you guys just contact us and let us know that you're interested, and we will help you through that process and help you get over that fear of what to say, what to do. I'm not sure, because you don't have to know everything before you start. So don't let that be a stumbling block for you.
Yes, exactly. Just start where you are. Honestly, it's easier for other people to come in and be like, well, she can do it like this. I can do it like that. That's easy. Right. I can do that. And I will also say the one thing that is going to separate us from other people, you have to find a team that you can build with that knows what they're doing. Candace and I have been through all the things. We did not have much leadership in the very beginning because we just didn't, and that's, who cares? It's not an excuse, but that just meant that we were doing a lot of different things to try and figure out what works and what doesn't. And so we have figured that out. We have systems in place now. We have courses that you can go through that will help you do this. It does not have to be an icky network marketing, bother all your friends, weird thing. If teaching classes in person is not your thing, that's fine. We could do it all online. We can show you how to do it. We actually have things in place that are going to give you step-by-step things to do, not just generalized, do this and be this and go teach classes. This is actual tangible steps that you can do. And we are so pumped about it. So ask us if you want to know more. But that's all we have for this time. And then in our next video, we will go through silver and above, which is going to get a little more involved.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Thank you guys for joining us.